All righty, everybody. Sorry about that. What happened with that? Okay, everybody, that wasn't really neat. So, Crumbleweed got a YouTube warning that stream got pulled down. I don't know why, don't know exactly what happened, but thank you guys for coming back in. Indeed, anybody that I'm missing coming in, I'll say hi again. CEO McDonald, Chris Storm, School of Crop. School of Crop, I got a warning from YouTube. Next time it happens, they're going to give me a strike. They said I can still stream for right now, but I violated community guidelines. So I don't know exactly what I did in the live. Yeah, I don't know. Good morning, Blacken. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, good morning. Sorry about that. Yes, I got a warning, Scotty. Or not a strike, but a warning. So let me see. Yep, I don't necessarily know, but it's okay. I'm back. I'm back for right now. Yo, Cavort, what's going on, my friend? Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. It's okay. I'm going to have to go back and figure out what I did. I must have said something or done something, so it's interesting. But again, thank you guys for coming back. We had a lot of people in here, so yeah, could be indeed. Move that out of the screen. I mean, is it really going to come to that? It can. I don't know. I don't know indeed. It's okay. Oh, Marshawn, cheers, cheers. Cheers indeed. It's okay, everybody. Let's just move on and figure out. I don't know. I don't know. It's okay, everybody. We're back. There's 39 of us in here. It's time for Crumbleweed to get another water bottle. Open up a nice chilly one. Jimmy John said, I'm offended, in short. Could that have been it, Ogo? My God. That's silly if it was. But it's fine. Indeed, indeed. That caused us, you know what? I don't give a shit. Don't fucking strike me again. Got a warning, Frank. Got a warning indeed. Let me see if I still have it up. It said your content was removed due to a violation of our community guidelines. Because it's the first time, this is just a warning. You can still upload, post, and live stream. If it happens again, your channel will get a strike and won't be able to do these things for a week. A second strike will prevent you from publishing content for 2 weeks. 3 strikes in a 90-day period will result in the permanent removal of your channel. They give me the option to review the content. And when I go there, it says at 1 hour and 46 minutes and 4 seconds, I regulated a goods policy. Regulated goods policy, content that facilitates the sale of certain illegal or regulated goods and food services like drugs isn't allowed on YouTube. All right, so I can go back there and look and see what it was. Now that I lost the channel again. There we go. I'll have to go back and look. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Frank, was there a QR code anywhere? Where? On my ass? Maybe my shirt's a QR code that sells fucking weed. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how the whole thing works. It's entirely possible that somebody just reported us for that or reported Crumbleweed for that. You guys had nothing to do with it. Did I just see Dab Marino come in? Oh, it's all right, Dab. It's okay. It it is what it is. It's okay. Indeed. Indeed. Yo, Frank, good morning. Good morning, Frank Seeds. I didn't even notice you were in here. I know that, yeah, my shirt's the secret QR code. That's right. Jimmy John said, I'm still here. And short. Who sang that song? I got a warning, Fat Buds. And they pulled the first half of the live down. So I guess that won't appear anywhere anymore. Kind of sucks. That was a nice live. We had like 50 something people in here. We were hanging out, having a pretty good time. No, Andrew, don't they pull that video completely down when that happens? Yo, winging it. What's going on, my friend? Scottish weed grower, I see you in here. I see you indeed. Yeah, you're probably right, homie. They have a song named The Show Must Go On. That's, I know that Queen has a song called The Show Must Go On. That might not be the name of the song, but that's, I wish I could get a free sausage biscuit today. That'd be pretty sweet. Pretty sweet indeed. Oh, no kidding. Yo, missing time. What's going on? What is going on indeed? Thanks so much for being here. So, now I'm curious. Yeah, I didn't look. Ba bum ba ba bum bum. Oh, big breakfast, no hotcakes. That does sound good, homie. I used to love the big breakfast. Yes, Cavord, it was Queen that sang the song. Well, Crumble's got to go and take a look at that part of the video and see what exactly I did, and then I will do that indeed. Let me pull this other one back up on here since there we are. Indeed, indeed. Yeah. I'm sorry the chat was going so fast, missing time. It does zoom right along. I'm behind in it right now. I'm about a minute behind. Yo, Minnesota Magic Man, good morning, good morning. What is going on? Nice to see you. Let me pop up. Oops, popped over to the wrong place. Yes, indeed. I am subbed up to you. I did believe that was correct. What can we talk about? I don't know. It's coming up on 7:30, and you know what? I don't know. I've been doing this for a big chunk of time. Now am I supposed to stop the way I'm doing my lives, or what am I supposed to do? Huh. Well, 7:30 is coming up, and I'm going to take a rip at 7:30. And I suppose that if my channel goes down for that, then I will have learned a lesson. Just reading the chat, guys. Morning, Amina. Well, then, you know what I can do? I have an idea. I can enjoy this delightful I'm thinking I can enjoy this delightful cigarette on my live. There we go. Wayne, it says the Hurricane number 7 S1 harvested in the Canatrol. Nice, 3.7 pounds indeed. Ooh, that's a long drive, Minnesota. Fixing to take the daughter and her boyfriend home. 24-hour drive. Dang. Jimmy John says let's all make fun of Jimmy John. My lives are all age restricted. No, they come through and decide if they're going to age restrict my lives or not. Because I set them up on StreamYard. I should go in and age restrict them on the other side, and I don't. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. Excuse me. Yeah, Speedy Mike. No, we can move on from that. Indeed, indeed. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for being here. Always appreciated. I always appreciate seeing people come into the channel who appear to be first time for stopping in. So thank you indeed. I don't know if I had music on. I got to go back and really take a look at I don't know, just what happened at, 1 minute, 40 something seconds, like 1 hour, 46 minutes and 4 seconds. That's the boom time. Kavort said, I'm so ugly, the orphanage put me in the woods. Fino Dino, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know why there's a difference, Dab. I don't. Some people that come in here, I've had to learn completely different names for. Tom asked what happened. Crumbleweed got a warning from YouTube and they ripped my other live down in the middle of it.
Bye, Dad. Love you.
Bye, Foo. Love you too. Have a good day. It's Crumbleweed's daughter heading off to her corporate job, working in a bank. Thanks for coming back, Bud. Greatly appreciated. The 46 people that are in here. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you rolling back up. It's okay, Tom. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. I had Andrew and Sheba up on there. We did a rip. We were talking about defoliating, and that was it. So I don't know what happened. We'll find out, though. Crumbleweed will get to the bottom of it. Oh, Mary, I'll let you know. Definitely. Definitely indeed. Yeah, people are losing access to their THCA products, and now that has become a thing for a number of people. You know, I don't know yet how it's going to impact my city because I didn't know of any gas stations or anything like that I could go to and get those products unless they had them hidden somewhere behind the counter. Next row, you slept all day yesterday? What's going on? You all right? Or you just needed that freaking rest? Yo, OG plant janitor. I'm not familiar with WhatsApp, to tell you the truth. Not at all. Apparently, homie grows. Apparently. I don't think I do, Andrew. I should. No, I've got it on my phone, but I've never used it. Yeah, see, Gene, here, it's just not that accessible. We had some really bad stuff go on, back when salvia was a big thing and a lot of the spice. And we had a couple of people die in our small town. And they really went through and cracked down on a lot of stuff. And I can't hate them for that because I'm sorry, but that spice and crap like that was out there is some scary stuff. All right, hold on a second. Yeah, spray packs in New York were not a pretty thing at all. All right, hold on a second here. Okay, where the hell is it? WhatsApp. What do I do? Automatic. I don't know what the fuck this is. Done. Don't allow. What is this? Done. Not now. Done. Continue. I guess allow. We'll do that one. Sorry, I'm looking at the app right now. What is this shit? All right, I'm not going to change this crap. I'll see what it's doing. Done. Yeah, let me launch that afterwards. I'm not too... I don't think I have it set up in my Crumbleweed name, so I had to go in and dick around with that. It's under my real name. I just noticed that. So let me get that figured out. All righty, everybody. Anybody who utilizes that. Okay, that's cool. You got a point there, missing time. You got a point there indeed. Okay. Minnesota, I just made you a moderator, and in making you a moderator, I'm going to read my little moderator lecture if you don't mind. Now that you're a moderator, this is a room for 21 years or older. We are a drama-free channel, nothing for sale or trade. Please don't spam the shit out of the side chat unless you're talking about spam the canned meat or spam for Monty Python, because that's pretty funny too. Don't beg for money. The only one that gets to beg for money is Beans. Welcome everybody to the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what a great community we are. Sum up to one another. You have a wrench. check out their channels, drop a like, drop a comment over there. You drop that comment, there's a chance they're going to come back and do the same for you. If we have trolls, we're going to nicely escort them to the door, and please try not to engage. And most of all, if you're here, let's try and have some fun. All right, he got that out of the way. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, winging it. Yeah, Dab, that would be nice, wouldn't it? And yes, Observer, green eggs and spam. Spam, spam, spam. You know, when I go back a chunk for, Maine said I'm going to have spam for lunch. Nice. Nice. Well, I'll have to see. I'm really going to have to go back and take a look and see if I can appeal that, whatever it was. Yo, Canna Claus, thanks for rolling in. Spam burgers, yeah. Yes, indeed. Seymour. Yes, the Monty Python School of Funny Walks. Yes. That is great, Chris. Good, Gene. That's great. That is great. Because if they were going since 1992, you will not have a problem at all. Ha ha. Yes. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier, Frank, that I think that that's gonna be an issue, but interesting. Interesting indeed. I remember Faulty Towers. I didn't watch it a lot, Chris, but I do remember the show. That was pretty funny. Well, I will say in 5 minutes we are coming up on the 7:40 rip. I know you guys can all rip along, and that is awesome. Crumbawig's just going to relight his quote-unquote cigarette, which I'm going to be enjoying. Da, 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 da. Monty Python is pretty funny. Yeah, indeed, Maine. Look at that. You're rich. Could you imagine that? That would be awful if it gets to that. It really would. Yep. You know, I'll tell you, at one point in time, I had a very large eBay business that I ran for a couple of years. This is way before they gave the 1099, so you could have big business, do a ton of business, and only have to claim your sales from New York State, not everything you sold outside of New York State. Really, Dab, you haven't ripped anything since at 8:30. Wow, last night. You all right? Are you all right, my friend? Oh, Jackie Gleason and Abbott and Costello were both good ones. I didn't watch a lot of Jackie Gleason because my father didn't like him growing up, so I don't know why. I must have reminded him of something. Oh, Missing Time, you got some pie scream on deck? That is nice. That is nice indeed. What the fuck is this thing? Maxie, you stop. Alexa, turn all the lights off. Excuse me. Hope not, Frank. Hope not indeed. Sorry I'm being a little quiet. People are writing some big chunks of stuff in the side chat. Yeah, they did. I mean, I was sizable. My store had like 3,000 items in it. It was a lot indeed. I mean, I shipped every day. I had it all set up so I could do all my postal stuff through my house. Then I could just either have them pick up or drop it off at the post office. Didn't have to get signed in, just a big area I could drop all my shit because they knew my weights were all right and everything. So it was a good old days. Oh, that's true. That is true. Andrew said, if you got to hit the bong, just remember it's tobacco, water pipe, and it's filled with Everclear. Should appease the powers that be. Unfortunate, but true. And that's the sad part. So it's almost like we're getting asked to push two industries over ours that it's okay and acceptable to do, which I don't get. Yeah, I guess that's a thing. So I got a question with you. So if I do that, so if I turn my cam off, where the hell? No, I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't even know how to turn my cam off on here. Is this it? Oh, I don't know what the fuck that button does. All right. I'm not going to dick around with those right now. Yo, Joe Moore, what's going on, my friend? No, he doesn't want to go out. He wants to come out and play with the other one. You know what? Give me 1 second. Yes, I will let him come out. Maxie, you are getting up way too early for yourself. Come on. Nugget, don't attack him. Let him be. Come here. Yo, what is going on? Sit still, my friend. Hold on. Come on. You ready? Come on, it's cold out. See, now that's the littlest dog. Now that he's outside, he's going to make everybody in the house go out like 2-3 times now. Are you talking about earlier, Tim? I got a warning from YouTube for a violation. I did love the old head chops too. They're pretty cool. Oh, now I hear him out in the kitchen. The big dog. He's probably going to go down to my daughter's door and sit there and bark at it. I know, Tim. I disappeared, but I'm back. It was a YouTube thingy. Yo, Tom, thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Always greatly appreciated. Let me just see something here. I want to see what this button is. Oh, that does that. So that puts my icon up there. Oh, I can do that. I can do that indeed. Maybe that's not a bad idea from now on. I like that, Parker. I like that. I'm going to have to do a post about that or something. Yo, Shy, good morning, and thank you for being here. Always appreciated. Always greatly appreciated. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out a way to put that in a short, a video or something. That Crumbawig failed his first piss test. That's funny. Shy, what do you got going on in your world today, my brother? Oops, one dog coming in. You going to go out next or no? Come on. Get over here. Max. Go on. Nugget. What do you need? Right here. There you are. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I know. Why don't you come sit under my desk, my friend? True, Frank. True enough. Just chilling? Nothing wrong with that, Shy. Nothing wrong with that at all. We're winding up to 8 o'clock. Again, I appreciate everybody for rolling back into here after our disruption. You know, we got 45 of us kicking around in here, and I appreciate each and every one of you. My small dog's a chug. Let me get him over here. Max. Come here. People want to see you. And sit still. Come here. Come here. Say hello to everybody. Good morning. I've got the other one underneath my desk. Hold on here. There you are, Max. There you are. You ferocious thing. Frank. Robbing the smoke shop. Yo, that's pretty cool, Park. Pretty cool indeed. 50 years still there. I saw a lot of ours close up, but we had 2 of them. One out near the college, which made a ton of sense. An absolute ton of sense. And then we had another one downtown. 2 more downtown. Because we had Kathmandu and Midnight Sun, which were 2 shops that were really, really badass. A lot of glass, a lot of stuff like this, except real nicer frame, some big tapestries. Really, really nice. Yeah, Max is a good boy. They all are good. I'll tell you one thing that we had a bout of. We ended up with each one of the dogs having a tick on them a different day. So we had to treat the dogs again for all that last night, get them squared away. Yeah, it was pretty crappy. Yo, Keystone Cultivators. Yes, indeed. Max's little adorable pup. I like that. Hit that thumbs up for 20% more yield. Yeah, I think I like that now. I think, as much as it's challenging, I will try to remember to click over to my icon screen when we're going to rip. And I think that'll make life a lot easier here so Crumble won't get any more crumble trouble and like that. And I don't know, maybe trying to keep things off the screen unless I'm showing... I don't know, in case I'm showing off a piece of glass or whatever, but I can describe things differently too, and maybe that's going to help out as well. So indeed. Oh yeah, I forgot that too. I bet I can do that over on this screen. Yup, I can. Very nice. So what's everybody got going on Fun Day Monday? Now that we've enjoyed our doobies and donuts, which speaking of donuts, I would love to run to the store to get some today, but maybe I'll steal Mrs. Wig's vehicle before she leaves and take a run down to the store. That might not be a bad idea. Might not at all. School of Crop, doctor's appointment. Ogro says apple fritter, please. I don't have a problem with being age restricted. That's okay with me. And I have to start remembering that when I set up my lives, because I set up my lives on StreamYards, I forget to go over to YouTube. It should just be standard. I said in the beginning my shit wasn't set for children, in my YouTube settings for any content that I make on here. Yo, Minnesota Magic Man. Indeed. Going to take the 2 to the dog park before we leave. That's awesome. You have a great day too, man. Thank you for being here. All right, Ogo Grown says live at 8:30, splitting wood or shop cleanup at 11, and then Plants of Our Lives at 2. Nice. And then chilling with Sonny Boy after school. Excellent. Excellent indeed. Oh, man. Yes. Yes, indeed. I see Dab Marino saying apple fritter with an 8-second buttermelt. All right. See, I thought I was the only one that did shit like that. You can show cannabis. You can show plants, the cannabis plant. You will get in more trouble than smoking. Okay. But I would take that as if I start running around with plants in my live. Because my videos get age restricted, but I haven't had, because I never say in my videos, I show off the plants. I never even say it's cannabis. I don't have a single video that has me saying, hey, this is my weed, this is my cannabis, this is my whatever. Never. Yep. So I refer to them as girls mostly. Yes, indeed, Crop. I do hope everything goes well. Doctor's appointments can be good. Doctor's appointments can be scary. I don't know. Some people get a great deal of anxiety before them. Working in healthcare for 15 years, I learned that. That's an interesting one, Frank. I don't know if I'd want to do that. I mean, it'd be interesting to see what it says when it comes back, of course. Frank saying AI can recognize cannabis. It can even tell you what genetics it is. That's creepy. What did I do in healthcare? Okay, for 2 years, I was a home health aide doing nothing but hospice. So I took care of people for their end-of-life care. After that, I went to an emergency room where I was an emergency room tech for a couple years, and then I eventually became the senior ED tech with, I don't know, about 40 people underneath me. From there, I went back into food service and then ultimately became a director running a premier retirement community in the middle of a healthcare system. But so I've done and seen a lot in healthcare. Trimming and making hash this morning and then looking for work. Let me tell you something, Park. You know, Crumbawig is partly retired. And when I say partly, aside of working at the commercial grow, which unfortunately hasn't been consistent, then what the hell was I saying? Hold on a second. I got totally sidetracked by this. Hold on. Looking for work. I have found that the struggle is real going out there trying to find a job, especially when you're older. For me, as I said, I'm 60. Get a lot of jobs they say you're overqualified for, and I think that's bullshit. You know, you got somebody who wants to work, and they kind of get stepped on a little bit and can't even get a job at McDonald's, which is frustrating. Andrew says, okay, I started doing this on IG, refer to everything as tomato plants. You can't find the tomatoes yet. It actually worked. You have a point there, Maine. If you don't go, they're not going to be able to tell you what's wrong. And if you are able to manage your day, and there's not too much that you know of personally that's wrong, I think that's an okay thing. I haven't been in a while. Part of that was because I didn't have insurance. Hold on a second. I got another dog wants to go out. Come on, buddy. When he comes back in, I'll see if he wants to come on camera. He's the Black Lab, Rottweiler, and Husky mix. But he looks like a Black Lab with white paws. Oh, all right, Jimmy John, you heading off to the butcher shop? Cool. Drop that little deer off. I look forward to it. Indeed, it's a whole different world in a healthcare system doing maintenance and engineering, isn't it, Winging It? When you switched it up, everything you posted stopped getting flagged. Tim, that sucks. Sucks indeed. You are correct, Fino. You are indeed. And I can say that because back in, I can look at it from a different side of things. I look at it from how it was back in the 80s and early 90s when, was it early 90s, 83, 85? Mid 90s, I think, or early 90s that I worked for McDonald's. I was in management. Probably, they have all these different levels of bullshit and stuff where, whatever. They have lots of different levels of training, but the way it was set up back then versus now, oh my God, it's incredibly silly. The amount of staff they have cut out because they can't get trained staff and they saw that ahead of time is crazy. Crazy. But it reflects in the quality of the food, I think. Quality of stuff, any fast food that was around, and I'm just picking on them, but any fast food place you go to when they first opened, first originated, they have varied so much between having to change their products, saving money, cutting corners, all that good stuff. But I digress. We are rolling up on 8 o'clock. Indeed we are. And I think, unfortunately, not on screen, maybe after I wrap this up, I'm going to do a big fat rip, and then I'm going to go back and look over my live and see what exactly happened and go from there. So, indeed. So I want to thank all of you. I want to thank everybody for being here. Let me see what we got before I start doing that. 1 month after my 60th birthday, I went in and gave them my phones and keys. Wagged a finger and walked out. Full retirement. Nice. Nice indeed. Perfect. Right, Frank? Oh, 25 more days to a tomato. Nice, Tom. Nice. All right, everybody. I want y'all to have a great day. I thank everyone who came back to hang out with us. That is always appreciated. Get out there in the community today, sprinkle some love, make sure people know what a great community we are and that we want them to stay part of it. So, all right, everybody, peace out. I love y'all. Thank you.